Hi guys, welcome back to Geeks Wargaming and welcome to our latest 40k battle report. And for a second time we are being joined by the man himself, Mr. MacLeod.
How do?
Welcome back to the channel.
Good to be back.
Yes, and we're having a fun game today, aren't we?
Yes, I've been challenged to bring a very, very strange Eldar list.
You have. So normally you're quite a heavy tournament player, aren't you? So
I am guilty.
You are very guilty. So we've gone with a fluffy narrative Craftworld list. So we're not Ynnari, we're not anything. We're just Craftworld.
Yes.
Which is nice, actually, and it looks really, really nice on the battlefield. And you're taking on my Space Wolves, and it has been a long time since my Space Wolves have been on the channel. Obviously, we get a couple of buffs from the new Space Marine Codex.
Yeah, Shock Assault being the key offender, I think. Yeah.
Pretty much the only offender, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't really get anything else. Damn you. But yes, it's nice to get my Space Wolves back onto the channel as well. We're doing the mission Cut Off the Head. So we have to divide intel points between our characters. So I'm taking Herald Deathwolf and Crom Dragon Gaze. So Herald Deathwolf's going to take 2, Crom is going to take 1.
And as for myself, I've got a Farseer and 2 Warlocks on bikes, and they're going to be running around with data points because everyone else, wants to be in close combat, and those 3 are scared.
So they've got 1 apiece, haven't they?
Yes, they are.
So
yes, they are.
At the end of the 3rd turn, you start to get points for the data things that you have left on the battlefield. So if Herald and Crom are alive, I get 3 victory points at the end of the 3rd battle round. End of the 2nd battle round, if one of your characters holds on to the objective in the centre of the battlefield, you get a victory point at the start of your turn.
Yeah, and it's the characters who are the most amount of characters with data points that are holding it, rather than just your normal capturing rules. So
basically, you've got a guy who's holding on to a really vital piece of information. The one place he can send that information is the communications tower. He has to be in contact with the communications tower, or 3 inches of it, and then he can send his intel off.
Yep.
Which, from a fluffy point of view, is fantastic, and I love it. And you've got your speed behind you.
Yes, I do.
With your 3 guys all on jet bikes. Mm-hmm. Herald Deathwolf's obviously on a wolf, so he gets a little bit extra, which always helps. Crom, not so much. But I'm really looking forward to this game. It's always nice to face Max. You have faced my Space Wolves once before.
Yes,
which
we have.
We don't talk about, and I tried to erase on my memory because that was in a tournament, and you were in full tournament mode.
Yeah, and it's when Ynnari was a thing,
and it was 7th edition, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was 7th edition. Yeah, going back.
Taking that many models in your own turn was not good.
You tabled me on turn 2, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
It still hurts. It still hurts even now. After what?
I'm surprised you invited me here, to be honest.
Yeah, I know, Amy, to be quite honest. But, it's always nice to get Max onto the channel. We have great games, and I'm really looking forward to facing a toned-down, Craftworld-y kind of list.
Yes.
Against Space Wolves without the full benefit of the new Space Marine Codex. So it's going to be really, really interesting. I'm really looking forward to it. So let's go take a look at the armies. This is my 2,000 points of Space Wolves for today's battle. In a battalion detachment HQ and Warlord, we are taking Herald Deathwolf coming as standard. We're also taking Crom Dragon Gaze, just because I really like these 2 characters. I think they're absolutely awesome, and the buffs that this little man gives to Thunderwolf Cavalry and Wolfen is awesome. Troops, 5-man Grey Hunter Squad, a Power Fist and a Plasma Gun. Another 5-man Grey Hunter Squad, no upgrades in there. And then a 10-man Grey Hunter Squad with a Power Fist and a Plasma Gun. Into fast attack, I am taking a 5 Fenrisian Wolf Squad, just as a little bit of cover and as a little bit of a distraction. Then we have 6 Thunderwolf Cavalries, all with Storm Shields. 2 Thunderhammers, 2 Power Fists and 2 with Chainswords. Into heavy support, we are taking a Long Fang Squad, 2 las cannons, a missile launcher, a plasma gun, and a heavy bolter in there. And then finally a Land Raider with obviously las cannons and heavy bolters. Into elites, we're taking a Venerable Dreadnought, Frost Axe, and Blizzard Shield, just in giving him a bit more vulnerability, a bit more survivability with a 4-up invuln save. We're taking 2 squads of Wolfen, exactly the same loadout, 2 with Storm Shields and Thunderhammers, the rest with Frost Claws. That is the Emperor's Executioners for today's battle.
And here is the Eldar. So, as I say, I've taken a really weird list, and in my eyes, I think this is how a Ynnari list should look. You know, but I have a lot of independent characters, named independent characters that are present in the fluff. So, key offender, we have Jane Czar leading a couple of Howling Banshees. The Exarchs are armed with Executioners, just to give them a bit of punch. You have Azurman, and he's going to be leading 3 units of Dire Avengers. Now, the Exarchs here, they're armed with 2 Shuriken catapults, just to give them at least some ranged firepower here, just to try and clear those screens, clear those. I imagine just power armored monsters running at me. You have the Incarn. Now, I am going to be using the Samhan rules here. Now, with the index to Ynnari, I am allowed to bring a Ynnari character. With the only preference being that it can't be in the same detachment as a named character. So, this is going to be my Ynnari character, but the rest will be Craftworlds. And here is my key unit. A unit of Shining Spears, with the Exarch having a Starlance. I'm really eager to see how these pair up against the Thunderwolves. Now we have the characters. I have an Autarch, Samhan, so that is going to be the Novalance Samhan, being extra damage on a 6 to wound. I do have a fusion gun, and on a bike, obviously. Next, I have the Psychic component. I've got 2 Warlocks with Shining Spears, not Shining Spears, sorry, the Singing Spears. There we go, and a Farseer. Finally, we have a unit of Wraithblades, and we also have Cassandras. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the Striking Scorpions to go with him, but hopefully, these guys are going to do some work. So, wish me luck, guys. This is a really strange Eldar list.
The forces of the Craftworld and the Imperium are down on the battlefield. The one objective marker is basically in the centre of the battlefield, and we're going to count that entire tower as the objective marker. Bit more fun, bit more narrative. Space Wolves deployed, Craftworlds deployed. We'll head over to the Space Wolves. We have the Longfangs up on top of the landing platform, next to Fenrisian Wolves, Thunderwolf Cavalry, Herald Deathwolf. We have the Venerable Dreadnought, Land Raider, 1 squad of Wolfen inside that Land Raider. Then we have all of the Grey Hunters. We have a 5-man, the 10-man, and the other 5-man. And we have Crom Dragon Gaze hiding round the back of those Grey Hunters, looking at bringing all 3 squads up to secure this objective. The second squad of Wolfen have been put in reserve on hunt mode, so they can come on and then get into assault early.
Okay. Well, on this flank we have a unit of Howling Banshees, the castle over here with 3 units of Dire Avengers. Over here you also have Azurman, Jane Czar. Here we have the Incarn standing proud. Now, due to the FAQ, I can actually deploy him on the field, so rather than putting him in reserve, so that's good.
For you.
Yeah. Over here with the my version of cavalry, I suppose. So you've got the Farseer at the back, joined by 2 Warlocks. You've got the unit of Shining Spears. The Warlord, the Autarch, is heading up. Is tip of the spear there. A unit of Wraithblades in the centre, and hiding around here, we do have the Howling Banshees on this side as well.
The Craftworld finished deploying first, so unless the Space Wolves can seize the initiative, it is them to go first. Space Wolves do. It is Space Wolves to go first.
I was going to give it to you anyway.
Of course you were, Max. Of course you were. The Emperor's Executioners now making their way up the battlefield. The Grey Hunters, as one big, basically unit, have all moved up, and so has Crom, heading towards the centre ground, ready to hold on to that objective there. I have chosen not to advance them. I'm going to keep them in a little bit of cover.
Cowards.
Or cowards, as Max has just said. Fenrisian Wolves, Thunderwolf Cav, Dreadnought, Herald Deathwolf, Land Raider have all moved up. Obviously, the Longfangs on top of that building up there have stayed still. We're going to head straight into the shooting phase. There isn't much from the Space Wolves. We've got the Land Raider to shoot, and we've got the Longfangs. Straight into shooting, the Land Raider is going to shoot down at these stupid Walker Wraith dudes. Wraith Blades, they're the ones. Right, so let's do this. 4 shots. All have hit, Max.
Not scared.
All have hit. What is their toughness?
1,000,006.
They're not 1,000,006.
They're just 6.
They're just 6. So 3s to wound you. They have all wounded apart from that one. So you've got 3 at -3, sir.
Okay, I'll have to use my shields then. 4s. 2.
2 of them go through.
And yeah, 3 wounds each, so.
So first one is a 4.
Uh-oh.
Second one is a 6.
Mean.
2 dead. I will take that. Heavy bolters obviously shooting down at the same target. So heavy 6. Rerolling 1s because of Herald Deathwolf. Which we get 1. Hey, and it's another 1. So we have 5 hits. Strength, toughness 6, aren't you?
Yep, so you wound on 5s.
Yep. Take 1 wound, sir. Just the 1.
If you insist. Nah.
Yeah, I don't think you'd take a wound. And then we're straight on to the Longfangs. I think it might be the same target because we do have a chance of killing a unit in the first turn. Last Cannon's going to be the first to shoot down at the Wraiths. Hitting on 3s. 1 hit, 1 miss. They're out of range of Herald Deathwolf's reroll. Wounded.
Okay, so 4+ and vulnerable save. I will use a command point, I think.
Okay.
Why not? Nope. And do I get that back with the Autark ability? I do. That's completely free.
Oh, yes. So, D6 damage. 5. Another 1 dies. Now we've got the crack missile left and we've got the heavy bolter. So we'll go crack missile first. Hitting on 3s. It has hit. Crack missile. Strength 8. So wounding on 3s. Oh, well, I'm just going to drop the dice. So we are wounded. It is -2.
Yep, okay, so. No. Wow. Bad saves.
And D6 damage.
D6. Stop it.
4.
Stop it.
1 guy left. 1 heavy bolter to shoot. It's only 3 dice. Right, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. 5s to wound you though. No wounds. So, that is everything shot, realistically. I can't really see anything with the Grey Hunters because they're hiding behind the Fortress of Redemption. Yes. Would you like to do a morale test?
I mean, not really, but...
You're going to anyway.
So I'm leadership 9, I've lost 4.
Yep.
5, 6, 7, I'm fine.
Damn. Okay, that is everything for the Space Wolves' first turn.
So, as you can see, I've not been a coward, and I have advanced up the board. Now, I've spent 1 command point for these guys to advance and charge. The Autarks just moved over here, along with the blob of Dire Avengers, just to give them some rerolls. And I've been a bit sneaky, and I've put Banshees here, Incarn here, characters and Banshees, so just to get some deep strike denial from some sneaky wolfing that are coming in from outflank. So, wish me luck for the psychic phase, I suppose.
You have casted Guide, Enhance, Empower, all on the Shining Spears?
All on the Shining Spears, just
Shocker.
yeah, absolutely.
And we have Doom cast on the Thunderwolf Cavalry.
Yep, and finally you've got reroll 1s with Ancestor's Grace onto the Incarn.
Yes, and we've just done the first shots from the Craftworld, and the, what are they?
Dire Avengers.
They're the ones, Dire Avengers, I am going to remember that at some point, have shot at the Thunderwolf Cavalry, doing 15 wounds. So these are 3 ups, so I ignore the rend because I've got Storm Shields on all of them. So 3 ups. Let's have a look.
That's not bad.
Fail 3 of them. So 1 of them is dead.
Yep.
I might command point reroll 1 of them for the gig. No, he's still dead. The Shining Spears shot everything they have. The lances, the shuriken pistols at the Fenrisian wolves. The Fenrisian wolves are no more. Max, that was quite a lot of shots at a 40.
It was a bit overkill.
A 40-point unit. That was quite a lot. So yes, so the cover screen has gone. So
there's legitimately no wolves left on Fenris.
Literally.
Well, give me a minute for this Thunderwolf.
Well, I was going to say, apart from those wolves there.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Okay. Now over to charging. So where's going what? Where? Where's going where?
Where's going where?
What's going where even?
So the Shining Spears, with all their buffs, they are going to charge into the Thunderwolves.
Thought they might.
And yeah, I think that's going to be it.
No other charges?
Well, let's on camera measuring. Let's try and
You're going to have a go at Herald?
let's kill Herald.
Oh, what? No, you're not going to have a go at him. You're going to kill him. Brave. It's a 3-inch charge into the Thunderwolf Cavalry. However, it is a 9-inch charge into Herald Deathwolf. So, come on then, Max. I have no Overwatch. You got 4.
I got 4.
Well done.
Yay.
Thunderwolf Cavalry, it is. Shining Spears are into combat, and the way Max has done it means I am out of the 6-inch range for heroic intervention from Herald Deathwolf, which is not very nice considering I've invited him around my house and he's not letting Herald play and all that kind of stuff. Just shocking. However, 2s to hit and 2s to wound.
So, with in power and enhance, I've got +1 to each of those rolls. So, hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. On 5s and 6s, with the Supreme Disdain stratagem, I'll be getting another hit roll.
So here we go, lots and lots of dice.
And re-rolling with the Sam Hand stratagem that allows me to advance and charge.
I can see 4 ones straight away.
Well, let me re-roll this then. Nope. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra attacks.
7, there's another 5 at the top.
Oh, is that? Fantastic. 8, 6, 7.
Another extra 7 attacks.
2.
Again. So the 7 extra attacks.
And these don't generate extra attacks.
No.
Okay, so.
Daka daka daka.
Well.
Yeah. So 2s to wound me.
2s to wound with a reroll with Doom.
No, 4, 5, 6 ones there.
Oh, and one more of that.
Oh, 7. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Minus I don't care.
-4, 2 damage each. So
2 damage each?
That might hurt you.
Oh, you cheeky monkey. Right, let's see what I can do about these. 22 3-ups. Let's have a look.
Ooh, that's good.
So
that is really good.
That's it.
You said you were bad at rolling.
So 4 have gone through, and they're 2 damage a pop, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
So that's 1 dead. Basically 2 dead Thunderwolf Cavalry guys.
That's not good.
That's very good. Thunderwolf Cavalry time to hit back. So I'm going to hit with the Power Fist first. There's 2 Thunderhammers and a Power Fist left, alive. So I would normally be hitting on 3s.
Yes.
That goes down to 2s, goes back up to 3s because I'm a Power Fist, and then you've pulled
Lightning Fast Reactions.
Lightning Fast Reactions means I'm actually hitting on 4s again. Brilliant. So, Power Fist first, hitting on 4s.
Woo-hoo.
No hits, I don't get any rerolls because of Herald, because that's a 1. And then 2 Thunderhammers. There is a pack leader in here, so there's 3 dice. So hitting on 4s, 3 hit. I become...
You're winning on 2s.
Yeah, basically 2s, isn't it?
No.
So, you've got 3 go through at -3. Oh, that's it, you've tainted my dice.
Yeah. 6s.
There are no 6s in there, and they're 3 damage a pop. Is that 3 dead? How many wounds have they got?
Dice available at Geeks.com. Yes, so yeah, 3's dead.
3 die. Now, for those keen-eyed amongst you out there, would probably notice I didn't roll enough dice. Because of the brand new Space Marine Codex Shock Assault, I get an extra attack, which I forgot, but I also forgot that I actually get an extra dice because of Herald Deathwolf with +1 to the attack characteristics. So we rolled them off camera, and yeah, Max saved them. He actually got 2 6s. Shocking. Teeth and Claws, I managed to do 1 wound onto the Shining Spears. However, for 3 command points, I'm going to play Honour the Chapter.
This was a mistake.
And I'm going to fight again.
No.
Yes. So, Power Fist now.
Mm-hmm.
It's still the same turn, so I still get Shock Assault. 4 dice. Hitting on 4s, though, because of your stupid pointy ear shenanigans. Hitting on 4s. Re-rolling 1s because of Herald. 2s. 2 wounds. 6s, Max.
Watch this.
Watch this, the arrogance.
Damn it.
So that one was cocked. I will give you that one as cocked.
Oh, you're very kind.
That was cocked on the stones, unless you roll a 6,
Oh.
which you don't. So that is 2 dead.
D3 damage, right?
Power fist, yes, it is D3 damage,
So
isn't it?
one's going to die.
Yeah, one's going to die, so you can definitely take the one off, the one that was hurt with the teeth and claws.
Yep, and then you've got...
And then I've got a D3 damage.
That's
another one dead. And then we got the thunder hammers to hit. Now, lots and lots of dice. I quite like this. But hitting on 4s. Re-rolling 1s. That's a miss, that's a miss, that's a miss, that was a hit, that's a miss. So we get 4 hits. Winding on 2s. I'm going to command point re-roll that one. So,
they're already dead.
Yeah.
Okay, 6s. Nope.
No 6s. There are 4 guys alive. That is dead. Oh, he's thinking. What are you thinking? You're not thinking. Oh.
I'm really
Sulking.
sad.
You're sulking. Okay, so that wasn't thinking. That was sulking. So at the end of the first turn, the Space Wolves have also scored first strike, and so has Max, because he wiped out the Fenrisian Wolves for 40 points. Well done, Max. Compared to the 360-point unit that I've just killed. Right, we're going to be heading over to turn 2. Nobody's holding that objective. It is 1 apiece, though, because of first strike. Which way round are we going to send the Space Wolves? It's going to be straight into those lines there, isn't it? But we do have Wolfen coming in from the flanks. At the start of turn 2, the Space Wolves now pushing forward. They need to be in combat. The Grey Hunters have all moved up, and so has Crom, onto the objective now, which is that Fortress of Redemption tower. Thunderwolf Cavalry moved up. Herald Deathwolf has moved up nice and close now into the Craftworld's lines, getting ready to go into combat. Venerable Dreadnought has moved up as well. Land Raider moved up. Wolfen have stayed inside. Longfangs have stayed still. And finally, the second squad of Wolfen are on from reserve, going into those Howling Banshees. Shooting for the Space Wolves has actually been quite good. The Longfangs shot down at the
Dire Avengers.
Dire Avengers. There's one left. He would not die. The heavy bolters from the Land Raider shot. The bolters from the Grey Hunters and the plasma gun down here shot.
For a pinball.
Still alive. He's still damn well alive. But the last cannons from the Land Raider, the one that didn't shoot the Dire Avengers, shot down at the Wraith
Blade, yeah.
and died, killed him off. Yay! So we're straight into assault. I'm going to go here first because it's fun. 9-inch charge with a reroll. Oh, here we go. So can I re-roll one, or is it both?
If it says re-roll charge ranges, you have to re-roll
Both,
both.
don't you? So I need a 9. Oh, you are taking the mickey. Thunderwolf Cavalry have declared a multi-assault. This guy completely and utterly whiffed all of his Overwatch shots. This guy, the Exarch down here, is that the Exarch?
My Warlord, my Altarch.
Oh, your Altarch has just killed a Thunderwolf Cavalry.
One melt gun.
Yeah,
well, one fusion gun.
One fusion gun in the face. So let's see how far of a charge I get. Yeah, they will most definitely be in with an 11. Herald Deathwolf has decided to join the party as well, and has made it in. And then Max has heroically intervened with the
Azurman and Jane Czar.
Yeah, ooh, the Jane Czar. Nice. Okay, so Herald Deathwolf now gets 7 attacks. 5 are standard, 1 for shock assault, and 1 for because of himself.
That's a bit unnecessary.
And he's hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. They've all hit. I become strength 6. Your toughness is?
4.
3s. So you have got 5 wounds, mate.
And how much damage is this?
This is 2 damage a pop, and it is -2.
Okay, so I've got my 4+ invulnerable save. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Even if
2,
I command
4,
point 1, I
6,
can't save
8.
it. Yeah, I can't do it.
Nope. How many wounds?
6, and you've done 8.
Yep, so bye-bye Warlord. Thunderwolf Cavalry just made very, very, very short work of the Dire Avenger. He is now dead.
Unfortunately.
However, you might have noticed there's a swirling blue dude
Inevitable death.
Inevitable death. So you've just basically burst out of the corpse of the warlord that I've just killed.
Yes. Yeah. Which means my warlord's still alive, right? Yeah. No.
And also, he's not in combat.
This is also an issue.
Yes, but you do have two people that heroically intervened.
Yeah, 2 Phoenix Lords. This could be interesting.
It could be. Slight little update.
Yes.
One of them should have attacked first. Well, before my Thunderwolf cavalry.
Yeah, before the Thunderwolf cavalry, but considering it's a Thunderwolf, it's fine.
Yeah.
So Jane Czar.
Here we go.
She has to attack first.
So where's she going? Thunderwolf cavalry?
Absolutely.
Yep.
So hitting on 2s. That is 1 very cocked 1.
That is very true.
Okay. And 1 very cocked 4. There we are. So strength 6 against your toughness 5. So 3s to wound. And these are all, well, obviously invul saves.
Yep. 3 ups. That's all fine.
Okay.
Okay. And next, the other Phoenix Lord.
Okay, Asman. Hitting on 2s.
Against Herald Deathwolf.
Against your warlord. So.
With a reroll.
No rerolls.
No rerolls.
No rerolls.
Now, Rin should look at what toughness Herald Deathwolf is for you, shouldn't I?
Please do.
Yeah, I will do.
Okay. So, strength 5, toughness 5.
Yep.
So 4s to wound. And that 6 is going to be quite nice.
Okay.
So that 6 will do D3 mortal wounds in addition. So just 1 invul save, please, for me.
Right, 1 invuln save. So he does have his invuln save because he has got his storm shield, which I've used a command point this turn, haven't I?
Yes, I believe you have.
Yep. So I can't use that. So that's gone through because I've just rolled a 1.
So
because I'm a muppet.
D3 mortal wounds and D3 normal damage. How many wounds does he have?
7.
Oh, that's not.
So he's still alive.
Barely.
So which one was which?
One's mortal wounds and one's normal damage.
Oh, okay. So
did you fail your save?
Yes.
Yes.
So 3 and so 5. So he's got 2 wounds left.
Mm-hmm. Hello and welcome to the Eldar Turn 2. Ouch, that hurt. So the Seer Council, well, kind of Seer Council, has just advanced over here, just to try and get some cheeky smites onto the Warlord here.
Boo.
So's the Incarn, just moving on over. The Aspect Warrior screen over here. Got a sneaky plan to try and stop the Wolfen problem from being a problem until turn 2. Turn 3. The Banshees over here are running for them lives from these gentlemen, and perhaps going to get a little bit of charge here. One Cassandras is going to try and get a cheeky charge onto this fella here. So wish me luck on the Eldar Psychic phase.
In the Craftworld Psychic phase, Doom has been cast onto the Thunderwolf Cavalry, and Empower has been cast on the Azaman. Okay, and then we've now got the smites to do, haven't we?
Yes, we do.
No, I don't want to do this. So, come on then.
So let's start off with the Farseer.
Okay.
She is very angry.
I'm guessing this is going on Herald.
Yeah. So
that goes off. That's a 10.
That's a 10. D3 mortal wounds.
He's only got 2 wounds left.
Just 1.
He's got 1 wound left. Next smite, I'm guessing.
Warlock.
Okay, so this is now a 6, isn't it?
It is.
Which passes.
And that's only 1 mortal wound.
So the Herald Deathwolf is dead.
He howls no more.
Boo. So into the shooting phase. Azaman shot at the Dreadnought.
Yes.
Taking a wound off. Well done. I managed to fluff that one. New dude, Predator, at the back of the board.
Yep.
Failed miserably, didn't he?
He doesn't like shooting.
No, rolled a 1. Fantastic. So, Dire Avengers
have
now shot at the Dreadnought. You have got 3 wounds and you've got 2 6s.
Yes.
So you've got 2 invuln saves and 3 normal saves. Which ones would you like me to do first?
I think you get to choose.
No, okay. Well, we'll do the invuln saves first. These are a 4 up because of the Blizzard Shield, and I ignore them on a 6. So they 2 go through.
Yeah.
And then the 3 ups are fine. So I'm down to 5 wounds on the Dreadnought. Into the charge phase, everybody pretty much has made it in, apart from, realistically,
the only one I wanted.
The only one he wanted, which is the new guy at the back.
The ninja.
Yeah. So, Howling Banshees are into combat with the Land Raider.
Yes.
No Overwatch because they ignore it, blah, 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 blah.
Banshee masks.
pointy-eared shenanigans. Die Avengers have gone in as well. Basically what Max is now trying to do is surround it, so if he blows up or destroys it, my Wolfen can't be anywhere.
Or at the very least, he can't disembark.
Yeah, I won't be able to disembark, so yeah. Anyway, and the Howling Banshees over here have made it into combat with the Grey Hunters. And down here, everybody's made it into combat with the Thunderwolf Cavalry. Brilliant. So where are we going first, Matt?
Let's start off with Asmund, the main event.
Oh, okay.
So, he's got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Okay. So he does have Empower on him. So
yeah.
So he'll be winning on 3s, and 5s and 6s do mortal wounds in addition. Oh dear.
Oh, okay. There's 2 mortal wounds.
D3 mortal wounds.
Okay. So do you want to roll, and then they've hit as well, haven't they? They've wounded as well.
So do you want to do your 5 saves first? 5 invulnerable saves.
Well, one's guy's got 1 wound left, so I'm going to have to do them one at a time, realistically, just in case he dies.
Fair enough, Ski.
First one, saved. Second one, we'll call that as cocked because you can't put a dice on top of it, is failed. So he dies, and I've got 3 left. And 1 goes through.
Okay, so that's going to be 1 damage and 2d3 mortal wounds.
So he has got, let's just do that first. He's got 2 damage, he's got 2 wounds left. He's now dead. He's dead.
He's very dead.
Yes, and I only have 1 command point left, so I couldn't do only in death does duty end or anything like that with Herald Deathwolf or with Thunderwolf Cavalry because it's 2 command points. I haven't got enough left, which is a shame. The Land Raider has taken 5 wounds, which is quite painful actually, and I am completely surrounded. Down here, the Howling Banshees caused a death of a very brave Space Wolf, but I get to hit back. Lots of attacks now because of new Space Marine shenanigans. But with Hunters Unleashed, I would normally be hitting on 2s, but Max with the
Howling Banshee Exarch.
Yes, means I'm a -1, so I'm actually back to 3s again.
Yes.
So 3s.
Ouch.
That's
Don't do it.
4 misses.
Don't you do it.
Strength 4.
Just 1s and 2s, please.
Toughness 3, aren't you?
Yeah.
3s. You've got 6.
Okay.
6 saves.
6 saves, you say? Okay.
How many's dead?
That is 3.
3 dead. I will take 3 dead, to be quite honest. 2 alive. Happy days. You'll need to morale the hell out of them, but we're going to hit with the Land Raider. The Land Raider has managed to do 1 wound onto the Exarch. Actually managed to hit twice, but Max managed to save 1 of them. So at the end of turn 2,
yes,
that is quite a punishing turn. Slay the Warlord for both of us. First strike for both of us. Characters within 3 inches of the tower. I don't think Crom down there is within 3 inches, but I will double check it. That Land Raider's now a bit of a problem. Not sure. Well, I definitely cannot get my Wolfen out realistically. So I'm going to have to drive off and run those people over. But that means another turn where they're stuck inside the Land Raider. The Wolfen that have come on down here, now the Howling Banshees have disappeared, are kind of a bit out of place. But they are scoring me Line Breaker. This is a very expensive way to score a Line Breaker. So they need to move. So let's head over to turn 3 and see what reply the Space Wolves have got. Start of turn 3, I've been doing a lot of thinking about what I'm going to do, especially around that Land Raider confusion up there. But first off, the Wolfen have moved and advanced 3 inches, so they're still kind of out of everything, but they are scoring me Line Breaker. Down here, Crom and the Grey Hunters have basically consolidated up. Crom has now got a nice screen, but he's also within 3 inches of that tower to hopefully score me a victory point. Down here, 5-man Grey Hunter squad have jumped down off the building. They're going to go into combat with the Dire Avengers. Now, this is where I've been doing a lot of thinking, because the Dreadnought could have gone in to the Dire Avengers as well. If I'd have wiped out the Dire Avengers, little Mr. Swirly over here would have reappeared on the battlefield out of that dead squad, which I don't really want to do, because then that's even further down the battlefield and closer into my lines. So I realistically want to keep those Dire Avengers alive with about 1-2 left. So Grey Hunters are going to go in. They're going to do a bit of damage to the Dire Avengers. The Land Raider is going to hit the Howling Banshees. Well, no, I can't, because I'm hitting on 6s, so it's going to have to be into the Dire Avengers. Everybody else is a character, so I can't shoot anybody because those troops are the closest. So there is realistically going to be no shooting this turn, which is not helpful. I need to clear those Dire Avengers enough to get my Wolfen out, but not enough to kill them. My Dreadnought, I've decided to try and take into Swirly. What's Swirly's name?
The Incarn.
Incarn, there we go. But I want to stay out of the 3-inch heroic intervention from Azaman down here. So I need to go that way. So I've moved my 6, I'm going in there. Chance I can kill the Incarn with the Fenrisian Grey attacks. At strength 10, that's quite a lot of damage. If I don't, that Dreadnought probably will die. And then I've got the problem with the Land Raider. If I don't kill off enough Dire Avengers, I could be stuck there for the rest of this game. But the Grey Hunters are going to go in. So we're going to go straight on to Charge Phase. But I was slightly wrong, because there was some shooting to do. There was bolt pistols. So we've shot the Howling Banshees in the face, killed one off, only the Exarch left. The Venerable Dreadnought has made it into combat. 4 attacks as standard, but with Shock Assault, he gets 5 attacks. Now, he also gets Hunters Unleashed. So I normally hit on 2s. -1 for the Fenrisian Grey attacks, but +1 because of Hunters Unleashed. So I'm back to 2s again.
Guilty.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh!
No! I'm going to use my last command point. 3 hits.
3s to wound.
3s to wound you. Oh, 2 wounds, mate. 2 wounds.
Alright.
So the Fenrisian Grey attacks is -3.
Oh, this could be slightly large. Okay, I'm going to spend 1 CP here. He has a 4+ invulnerable save.
Yes.
So, pass.
So 1 goes through.
1 goes through.
Which is good, because this is D6 damage.
It is.
So the D6 damage is only a 2. Now, if you hadn't have saved it...
I do feel no pain.
Oh, okay.
I do have a 6 up. I've just been reading.
Nope.
So 2 damage.
So you're down to 7?
Guilty.
So 7 versus 5. I have a 4 up invuln save. That could have gone slightly better. Those 3 ones were irritating. And I'm out of command points now. Surprisingly enough, Max has just spent 2 command points to interrupt combat with the Incarn.
There is method behind the madness. Trust me.
Okay, I'm not sure I do, but...
So I'm just going to have to try and find the attacks. Okay, so he's got 6 attacks.
6 attacks. I was just counting my dice out for my Grey Hunters, and all of a sudden Max is like, no, wait!
Nope. So I hit on 2s as well. Hopefully not all 1s like you. Well, that's just adding insult to injury.
Yeah, that rubs it in, to be quite honest.
So I'm strength 6.
Yep.
So toughness 7.
I am toughness 7.
So 5 to wound, and with my sword I get to reroll failed wounds. Thankfully.
So you got 1 wound so far.
That's a lot better. So that's going to be 4 of your finest invulnerable saves, please.
Okay. The Blizzard Shield offers a 4-up invuln save.
Oh no! Oh, what has he done?
They're all fine. The Dreadnought is alive. What have you got? What have you got, Max?
Nothing.
Nothing. Let's explain Max's method in his madness for interrupting with 2 command points. So he has got to hit my Dreadnought. Admittedly, you didn't do any damage.
Yes.
However, the Grey Hunters have just wiped.
So yes, the Grey Hunters just absolutely murdered the Dire Avengers.
Obviously.
So that procs off my Death Incarnate ability, so I can get to Deep Strike within 1 inch of where they were. So the plan was to kill the Dreadnought and then move the field. However, I'm going to have to leave that to the characters, I think.
Yeah, so your plan of killing the Dreadnought, that went well. If there's any consolation, my plan of killing the Incarn went just as badly, so yes. Yeah. But that means that he's now all the way up there, the swirly, annoying person. In the remainder of the combat phase, the Howling Banshees have gone over here. Grey Hunters pulled her down, killed her off.
So, the 2 Phoenix Lords, Asmund and Jane Zar, have just rushed forward and trying to eye up this Land Raider evilly. Or get revenge over here. Don't know which. The 2 Warlocks and the Farseer are looking angrily at the Dreadnought, not at the Dreadnought, at the Land Raider as well. Cassandras is moved over, again looking at the Land Raider and the angry contents within. The Incarn has moved slightly further away from the Hunters, just to get some smites off as well. And that's going to be it. And unfortunately, we're going to have to leave this objective at least until turn 4 or turn 5. Alright, wish me luck in the psychic phase.
In the psychic phase, Max managed to cast Doom onto the Dreadnought and Empower onto
Ezra.
And now we're on to Smite.
Yes, now what I've done is I've spent 1 CP on Seer Council, just to give the Farseer +1 to cast and one of his buddies. And I had to spend my last CP to re-roll Empower. So
yes, you're out of command points.
Out of command points, which should be interesting.
So the Smites are going on the Land Raider, aren't they?
Yes. So we'll start off with the Farseer first with +1.
So that's a 7.
That's a 7. Yep.
Come on then.
Do I get greedy? I'm going to get greedy.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to use Runes of the Farseer to re-roll both of these.
Oh.
This could be very bad for me. No, still 6.
Yep, that still goes off.
So D3. Wound.
That was tinkering around on a 6 then.
Yeah.
So we're down to 6 on the Land Raider.
Yes.
Next.
One more of the Warlocks is going to try and cast his Smites. Now this again is locked at 1 damage. Needing not that.
So you fail that. So we're down to 6.
The Incarn. Incarn is going to Smite. Does not go off, I don't think.
No, I don't think it does either.
And then he's going to use Gaze of Yanid.
Oh, okay. So what's this one?
This is going to be essentially a targeted smite.
Okay.
So this time it needs Warp Charge 6. Goes off. Now I've rolled on the table, so if I roll a 1, it's 1 damage.
Yep.
6 is D6, and anything else it's D3. And that is going to be D3 damage. 3 damage.
So I've taken 4 this turn.
Down to 3.
Wow. In the shooting phase, the pistols from the Howling Banshees did no damage to the Land Raider. So then we have the Seer Council have shot at the Dreadnought.
Yes.
So we have 3 normal saves and 3 invuln saves. So the normal saves first. 1 goes through. This 1 damage.
1 damage.
So I ignore it on a 6, which I do not. So he's down to 4. Invuln saves are a 4 up. 1 goes through.
Okay.
Is that just 1 damage as well?
Just 1 damage.
Which I do not ignore. So that is 2 damage.
Also on camera, 2 singing spears.
Singing spears.
So hitting on 3s. Both hit.
Yep.
And they always wound on 2s.
Of course they do. Yeah.
Funny that. No AP on this, but they are D3 damage each.
They're fine.
Boo.
So the Dreadnought is still alive with 3 wounds. Extra wound taken on the Dreadnought from Jane Czar, and then a shot into the Grey Hunters, but no damage caused. We're now straight into the assault phase and the charge phase. So where's going first? What's charging? Nothing? What's assaulting? Nothing? Cool. Let's move on to the Space Horse. No, okay.
Excuse me.
Everybody's made it into combat that Max wanted to take in, and we are surrounding the Land Raider. Now, my Grey Hunters are causing a blockage.
They are causing a blockage.
For my own Wolfen inside the Land Raider. However, we have Scorpion's Tail, don't we?
I've messed up.
You have a little bit.
Messed up. Okay.
So Scorpion's Tail is on Jane Czar, isn't it?
No, he's on Cassandras.
Oh,
the
Cassandras,
scorpion-looking dude.
That'll be the one. So Predator guy.
Predator guy.
Scorpion's Tail.
Yes.
You're going to have to put into my...
within 1 inch, it has to target the infantry. This is at the start of the fight phase, so I can't hit with anyone else to blow up the Land Raider. And on a 5 and 6... I do mortal wounds, and I've got 4 dice.
Now, hopefully, you are going to kill some of my own Grey Hunters off. Because that way, you'll make a hole for me.
Yeah, I don't like this.
I do.
2.
Oh, 2?
2 are murdered.
2 are murdered. So if I take... let's think about this sensibly. And we're going to attack as well. So we're going to... Because we're within 1 inch, aren't we? So Scorpion Dude, we're going to hit. In theory. So we're going to pile in.
So with the hunters.
Yeah. So I'm going to take them too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's do that.
I do have the rest of my attacks.
I know.
Okay.
So we've got 2 down so far. Where are you going next?
Cassandras is going to put the rest of his attacks onto the
Land Raider.
Land Raider. Yes.
You sure?
No.
Sure? Or the infantry?
Land Raider.
Land Raider. Oh, 3 wounds left. This thing's going to go boom. I've got no command points either, so I can't even re-roll it if it doesn't.
Oh no. So 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Extra attacks on 6s. Strength 8.
So 3 hits. Strength 8.
That is 1 at -3, please.
On the Land Raider.
With, yep.
5 up. Saved it.
Okay.
With a 6.
With a 6. Janzar, who actually should have hit first.
You're getting carried away.
Oh, no, it's a weird ability because the Scorpion Tails hits
and then
at the start, but Janzar also hits at the start. It's a bit weird.
Okay, that don't matter.
So 4 attacks onto the Land Raider. All hits. And then 5s and 6s. That is going to be 1 at -3, please.
1 5 up. No.
D3 damage.
Oh, hello. It's a 5 or a 6.
2.
We're down to 1 wound remaining on the Land Raider. Azamon is next to go.
Yep. The Warlord Killer himself. 2s to hit. Okay, so
4 hits.
He is strength 5 and he does have Empower onto him.
He does.
5s and 6 will be mortal wound.
Oh, here we go.
Mortal wounds, and he will wound on 4s as well.
So 4's to wound, 5 and 6 is mortal.
Yeah, so 5s and 6 to kill.
There's 1.
That's D3 mortal wounds at the very least.
Does this Land Raider go boom?
Let's not. Please don't. You've already got a 6.
Oh!
Oh, it implodes.
And I have no command points to re-roll that as well. So the Land Raider is gone, and the Wolfen are stepping out. So with the Land Raider going, we've had to take a little bit of time to work out where exactly the Wolfen are going to be placed. And I've actually lost 2 Wolfen because they cannot be within outside of 1 inch of an enemy model. So they are automatically slain. I have 3 Wolfen out though. So that's not bad, but of course they're not counted as being in combat, so I don't get Death Frenzy or any other gubbins. So those 2 are completely gone. Slightly annoying. And now we have, what's his face? Incarn against the Grey Hunters.
2s.
2s to hit. That's good.
3s.
3s to wound me.
And I get to reroll.
Yeah, re-rolling.
So you've got 6 ups.
6 6-ups. Here we go then. 6 6 up for the Grey Hunters. Nope, none of them. So that unit is dead. End of turn 3. Quite painful for the Space Wolves, losing the Land Raider, losing 2 Wolfen just because of rule shenanigans. But in victory points, I score 1 because Crom is holding 1 of my intelligent pieces. Herald Deathwolf held 2. So I get 1 victory point for Crom. I'm also holding on to the objective, so that is 2 for me. However, Max scores 3 because his 3 Seer Council members are alive. So 3 victory points for Max, 2 for me this turn. Let's head over to turn 4. Space Wolves now need to do something, and they need to do something quite powerful and quite hard. So the Wolfen, that are the most expensive linebreaker unit in the game, have moved and advanced 5 whole inches. Pointless. The Grey Hunters that were attacked by the Howling Banshees have moved around. Their closest target to shoot will be the, what's it called? Predator-looking dude? Cassandras, that's the one. Wolfen have moved around. They're looking at taking out the Incarn. Grey Hunters on top of the building are staying still, but their closest target is Janzar. The Dreadnought has now got the Seer Council in sight.
Yes, this is dangerous.
Yes,
very dangerous.
It is dangerous. I have only got 2 wounds left, so possibly painful for me.
Dead on Overwatch, I'm calling it.
You're going to call dead on Overwatch. And then obviously the Longfangs have stayed still, and the closest targets for them are the Howling Banshees. Almost a complete whiff fest with the shooting. So the Grey Hunters shot down, no damage. The other Grey Hunters shot down, no damage. Longfangs shot down at the Howling Banshees, 3 dead.
Yes.
That's good. Dreadnought is going to go into combat. And the Wolfen are going to go into combat as well. So we'll go into combat down here first in the charge phase.
Okay.
Because there is no thingy jobbies. In, I could have re-rolled, but in, which is good. And then we've got the big one, the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought, I have declared a multi-assault. We're going against the 2 closest Seer Council members. So we've got shurikens.
Yes, so 2 lots of twin shurikens, 8 shots.
It's quite a lot, isn't it?
That is a whole lot of 1 hit.
Brilliant. 1 hit.
So, 5s and 6s to wound.
1 wound.
1 armor save. Ooh. That is fine, because I've got 2 singing spears. Needing 6s.
No, that's a 2 and a 2.
Not dead on Overwatch. Oh dear.
Dreadnought's in, just. I'm going to hit with the Thunder Hammers first. Now, they also get the new...
Unfortunately.
Yeah, the new Space Marine rules. So, they get 4 attacks each now, and I'm hitting with Thunderhammers. It is -1, so I am going to be hitting on 4s.
Yes.
So, -1. 4s. Okay. It's not horrendous. 3 miss. Strength 10.
Toughness 6.
Toughness 6. 3s.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, wow.
That's not fair.
Oh, wow. So, I feel like I need to apologise. Sorry, Max. So, you have now got 5 saves at -3. 3 damage a pop.
4
pinball.
4 pinball.
1, 2, 3 go through at 3 damage a pop.
Yes.
So that's 9.
And I do have feel no pains though.
Good, because you've only got 7 wounds left.
Yes. So I need
A miracle.
Okay. That's all of them failed.
Every single one of them
Every
failed.
single one of them failed.
So she dies. Or
Unfortunately.
he dies. The swirly mist of doing my head in with re-popping out again is dead. Yay. I forgot him a wolfen. I should have been hitting on 2s because of the Space Wolf rules. So, splitting my attacks of my Dreadnought. 5 attacks because of new Space Marine rules. I'm going to put 2 on the left and 3 on the right. So the 2 on the right first, hitting on 2s.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So you roll snake eyes. I shall just hang my head in shame. So the 3 on the right, hitting on 2s. At least 2 of them have hit. I am strength 10, toughness
You win it on 2s.
2s. Those are 2 wounds at -3 d6
So
damage.
4+ invulnerable saves with the runic armor. 1 pass, 1 fail.
D6 damage.
Oh, it's big.
No! Warlock's now hitting back.
Yes, both of them at the same time. So
Makes sense.
hitting on 3s. 2 hits.
No, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Wounded on 2s though.
Winning on 2s. We're doomed because that's still on from last turn. 2 armor saves, please.
2 armor saves. 2 3-ups.
Okay.
Saves them both.
And the Farseer.
Now we have the Farseer that joined into combat because obviously the Warlocks can't have fun on their own.
2 attacks. Hitting on 2s, both hit.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s. Reroll that 1.
Because of Doom.
Uh-oh.
1.
How are you feeling?
No.
How are you feeling? Oh, no.
Survives. The Dreadnought is still alive. We will get to hit you again in a little bit. Yay.
All the psychers have decided to run away and try and psych him to death.
Yeah,
because-
basically it's going to be Smite of Hell now, isn't it, over here?
I mean, potentially. Every time I've said that, I've failed horribly. So
The two Howling Banshees that are alive,
they're going to try and tie up some long fangs there.
the Dire Avengers.
Looking at trying to kill Wolfie boys
Yeah.
rather than hitting them in the face, because
Then you
that's a bad life choice.
Then Genzar and Predator Dude, I can never remember the name of.
Cassandras.
Cassandras, that's the one. Looking at the Grey Hunters and Crom, who is all the way hidden and buried back there. So, shooting. No shooting. We're passing on shooting and psychic phase.
I like a psychic phase, please. No.
Straight to Space Wolves. Cool. Space Wolves turn 5. Here we go. The first of the Warlock then is going to cast Smite.
Yes.
Or attempt to cast Smite.
5.
Passes Smite.
That's one mortal wound. Do you get a 6 up feel no pain for that, sir?
I do. I get to
'Cause
ignore
you're
it.
vulnerable.
I do. I get to ignore it on a 6. I roll a 2.
Next warlock, needing a 6 this time for a smite.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That's perils, but oh dear.
Well, first off, do I start to bleed out?
I hope
How
so.
many mortal wounds do I do to myself? 3. Now, I've moved it in such a way so I should be out of 6 of all myself, but
Is that one dead Warlock?
that's one dead warlock.
Excellent, because that's less victory points for you at the end of the battle turn, because they hold intel points.
Yep,
And then,
the Farseer.
how many mortal wounds on me? I'm just going to say you're skipping that bit.
No, because I died.
Oh, no,
the
yes,
power
good point.
does not go off.
It does it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
So now I'm going to try and smite using the Farseer.
Another 12 would be nice.
Okay, then that's at least D3. So D3 mortal wounds. 3 more mortal wounds to you, sir.
And I've got
1 wound left.
1 wound left. I need 3 6s. Nope, the Dreadnought has gone.
Yeah, and I'm
Does
at
he?
6.
Does he? No, he doesn't. In the shooting phase, everything that could shoot at the wolf and shot at them, and I saved absolutely everything on the invuln saves of 3 up. So Max isn't overly happy. Apparently that's quite obnoxious, but hey, my house, my rules. In the charge phase, the Howling Banshees made it into combat with the Longfangs. Of course, I don't get to Overwatch because of the stupid mask. And then Genzar, Max rolled a 12. Well, no, you didn't. You
rolled a 9 and I get +3 to the charge range.
Yeah, rolled a 9 +3. So Genzar went down, across, up, into combat with Crom.
Which is exactly what I needed with the 12.
Yeah, and I don't get to Overwatch because of her stupid pointy-eared abilities. So, into the fighting. So Cassandra has not made it into combat. Max rolled appallingly. So he tagged the Wolfen and the Grey Hunters over there just in case he got a roll that meant he could get into one and not the other. Unfortunately, he rolled so he couldn't get into either.
Yes.
Dire Avengers and Azzy managed to get in with the Wolfen though. So
I do have a really crazy ability to do here.
Oh, hello.
At the start of the fight phase, Jane'Zar has to do this. I'm going to try and disarm Crom.
Okay.
So I'm just going to get the weapon and just disarm it. Just throw it in the air. On a 3+,
yeah,
you can't use it.
Wow.
Yeah. You can't use your big shiny axe.
Wow. What I'm going to do? Use harsh language and a feather duster.
And your fist, I suppose.
Punch you and use. Wow. Jane'Zar has to go first.
So all attacks into Crom. So she's got 4 of them, hitting on 2s. That's 3 hits.
Cool.
And I'm strength 6, so 3
I am
to
toughness
wound.
4.
You've got 2 at -3, please.
I have a 4 up invuln save for Crom.
Could you stop, please?
Nope.
Every time?
Nope.
Okay.
So, yeah, okay, what's next?
Now we've got Ezraman striking.
Yes, you do.
So, 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. And then strength 5, so 3s to wound, 6s do good stuff.
No 6s.
No 6s, but you've got your invulnerable save. You might want to do this one at a time.
3 3-ups. So the Wolfen are okay from Azraman. So what's next, Dyers? All the...
Can I just give you a tip? It's at this point that I usually start saying, I hate you, Rick.
Yes.
Dire Avengers, yeah.
Dire Avengers against the Wolfen.
Yep.
Come on then.
So 3s.
All of hit. Dire Avengers will end up killing one of them off.
Oh yeah, I've got Doom on them.
Yeah.
5s to wound with Doom.
So 2 wounds.
Yep. Oh, get lost.
1 goes through, which I ignore on a 5. No. At the end of Max's attacks, 2 Longfangs have been pulled down by the Howling Banshees. Now it's over to the Space Wolves to hit back. The Wolfen now, I'm going to split the attack. So the Thunderhammer, with 5 attacks now, is going to put them into Azraman. So I would normally be hitting on 3s, and I'd normally then be hitting on 4s, but because of Hunter's ability, I'm hitting on 3s still. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits.
Toughness 4.
Strength 10. All have wounded at -3.
I'm going to be using my invulnerable save.
I thought you might.
So 3+. Oh, come on!
So all 3 have gone through. 3 damage a pop. That's 9 damage. I'm guessing Azraman is now dead.
Yes.
The next Thunderhammer attacks are going against the Dire Avengers, and so are the Frostclaw attacks. So, Thunderhammer, hitting on 3s. We're in on 2s. Oh, hello. 2, mate. 2 at -3.
Okay, no saves.
Frostclaws from the pack leader now against the 2 remaining Dire Avengers. Right. Hitting on 2s. Wow. Strength is 6. Toughness 3. 2s, re-rolling 1s.
What's the AP on this, sir?
This is -2, 1 damage a pop.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, they're definitely dead. Grey Hunters now on Genzar. Lots of attacks. Hitting on
3s.
3s because of Hunter Unleashed. Re-rolling because of Crom. So, re-rolling these 4 1s. That is quite a lot of hits, to be quite honest.
Yeah, but you're winning on 4s.
I am wounded on 4s. You are quite right. Yeah, can I have a... help us out, Max.
Sure.
Thank you. Right, we're in on 4s.
That's not bad.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 wounds put on Jenzar. Normal armor save. How many wounds has she got?
6, because she's a Phoenix Lord.
Of course she is.
She fails 2.
Brilliant.
2 bomb save.
2 wounds. She's down to 4. And now I'm going to hit with Crom, but Crom doesn't have a sword axe anymore, so
No.
don't know how this is going to work. So Crom gets 5 attacks plus 1 because of Space Marine shenanigans. Hitting on 2s
Yes.
because of Hunter Unleashed. So hitting on 2s, I am only strength 4 though, because obviously I don't have an axe at the moment. So hitting on 2s.
-1, so 3s.
But Hunter Unleashed means I go back to
yes.
2s.
Oh dear.
So they've all hit. Strength 4. Brilliant.
4, you say?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No!
Yeah, she's
Average rolls.
she's
Yay!
fine.
Nailed it.
The end of turn 4, Max scores 2 victory points because obviously one of the warlocks died thanks to yourself. Well done.
Thank you.
Not a problem. And then I get 1 victory point because Crom is alive behind the tower. So Max is currently 1 victory point ahead of me as we go into turn 5. Only thing to move this turn are the Wolfen. They've moved up, looking at getting into the Farseer. The other Wolfen squad have moved in advance as well, but they're well out of range. In shooting, the Grey Hunters in combat with Jenzar, shot with their bolt pistols, taking 2 wounds off her. She's down to 2. Happy. The other Grey Hunter squad shot down at Cassandras. 1 wound done. No wounds off the Howling Banshees up by the Long Fangs. So we're going to be over to Assault. It's a 7-inch charge. The Wolfen have made it into combat. There was no damage from Overwatch. Let's go hit somebody in the face. Jenzar gets to try and disarm.
Yes.
Crom.
Yes, disarmed. 3+.
Seriously. Thunderhammer's time. Hitting on 3s. 1 miss. Sorry, Max. I am strength 10, toughness
4.
2s. So you've got 6 wounds at -3.
Cool. 4+. 3, 6.
Yeah. Dead. Apparently Jenzar now gets to go, which is just... I'm not even going to say anything after just killing off somebody with...
Yep,
Wolfen.
thank
Sorry.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
I'll
you.
shut up. Jenzar.
2s.
Lots of 1s.
Why? Stop it. 3s to wound.
Lots of 2s and 1s. 2s and 1s. 2s and 1s. No,
There you go.
that
That's
did-
karma.
that didn't work. Are they on Crom?
Yes.
4 pin fun saves. Oh, hello.
2d3 damage. 4 damage.
And Crom has 7 wounds.
What?
So he's still alive.
This guy has 7 wounds.
Yeah, Crom Dragon Graze has... No, I'm only joking. He has 5 wounds.
Alright.
So he's still alive. So at the end of my turn 5, Crom is down to 1 wound. Jenzar's still on 2. The Long Fangs up there and the Howling Banshees, a bit of a slobber knocker. 1 Exarch left with 1 wound, and then the Long Fangs, basically Sergeant, is alive. Obviously, we've taken out one of the victory point holders down here, which is quite good. And I do get a victory point because I hold on to the Intel Tower at the start of the turn. So 1 victory point for me. Let's head over to Max's turn 5. In the movement phase, Cassandra Jobby has moved up onto the building. The 1 remaining Warlock has come up here and then cast Smite down onto the poor little Long Fang that was alive and killed them off. So, what else, Max? Nothing else.
There's not much left in my army.
There isn't much left, is there?
So, just to declare a charge if...
Yeah, it's going to be the charge time, isn't it? So,
Cassandras.
Cassandra's in.
Yeah, he doesn't get -1, so he's in.
Yeah. Straight into the fight phase.
So, I'm going to try and disarm you.
Oh, not again.
Yeah. goes off.
Seriously. Crom has had that axe kicked out of his hands so much.
Butterfingers.
Yeah.
He's literally keeps bending it down to pick it up and he's like, oh, not again. Oh, and again. Oh, and again.
So I've got 2 abilities that start at the start of the fight phase.
Of course you have.
So Cassandras on his Scorpion's tail. So 5 and 6s will do mortal wounds.
Brilliant.
No mortal wounds.
Excellent, I like that.
And then Jane's fighting Crom.
Thingy.
2 hits.
2 hits. Crom has only got 1 wound left.
1 wound.
Oh, hello.
You've got a 50-50 chance. This will win or lose the game.
Is there no modifier?
There's -3.
It's -3, isn't it? So
There's
it's
-3 AP.
on his 4-up-ins,
On
I'll
his
say.
4-up.
With no command points
No
left.
command points. Yes!
So Crom dies,
Thank you!
which means I don't get an extra victory point this turn because he's the only person holding on to intel.
Yes.
So, next.
So, I get +1 to hit because with Cassandras because you're in cover. Because I'm essentially the predator. So, on 5s and 6s, I'll get extra attacks. So,
No 5 and 6s would be nice.
hitting on 2s. And then that's an extra
Attack,
Q.
which doesn't generate.
And then strength 8. 2 1s, but 2 at -3.
So, 2 6-ups on the Grey Hunters. So, 2 Grey Hunters die. So, the Grey Hunters decided to hit Jen Zar back and did another wound. She's alive with 1 wound remaining. That is the end of turn 5. So Crom has obviously gone, which means I am not holding on to that control. I don't get his vital intelligence. Max has got 1 guy left with vital intelligence.
Yes.
So you get 1 victory point for this turn.
Do we continue?
That is the big question. Do we continue? Are you ready?
No. And the game is over.
And that is it. The end of the game. We both score line breaker because we have the Warlock and the Howling Banshee over there, and we also have the Wolfen down here. What a game. Counting up the victory points, it is a 9-8 victory for the Craftworld. Max has taken it just by 1 victory point, and it literally came down to Crom dying. If Crom hadn't have died, he'd have been an odd one.
Jane Zar stealing the show there
Jane
at the
Zar.
very end.
Yeah, the Jane Zar model, amazing. Rules, amazing. She stole that. She stole that away from the Space Horse. But what a fantastic game. Let's head over to the post-game review. Hi guys, welcome to the post-game review.
Wow.
What a game.
That was incredible.
That was awesome.
That was absolutely incredible. That epic duel between Jane Zar and Crom.
That was not an epic duel between those two because you kept knocking his axe out of his hat.
Yeah, and then he turns around and then clocks me in the face.
The Grey Hunters did more damage to her with their bolt pistols just going...
Yeah. Boom. But the Warlord versus Warlord fight, they drive past each other and just the Autot just being knocked off the bike.
Yeah, it was good.
So many cool moments in that.
So that was really great fun, and it was a 9-8 win to the Craftworld.
Only just.
Literally, I love games like that.
By a sliver.
Last turn, last kind of combat phase, it came down to whether or not Crom lived or died.
I mean, you say that, but you had the Thunder Cav charging forward, and then you had the Shining Spears just smashing into the centre.
Oh, that was brilliant.
And your saves on that turn, just that. Oh, that was incredible.
They are an expensive unit, so I obviously equip all my Thunderwolf Cavalry all with Storm Shields because I like them to survive, because they are nasty.
Yes.
2 Thunderhammers, 2 Power Fists.
Well, they cost about the same, both units.
Yeah, it's about 360 odd points
about
for the
that.
Thunderwolf Cav and for yours as well. And your Shining Spears died horrendously.
And they were buffed up incredibly.
Yeah, they were actually, weren't they?
That many 3+ saves, that was incredible.
So, and you lost your Wraith Blades almost in the first turn. So you had one.
Yeah,
you had one left.
I don't know why no one uses them for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason nobody takes them.
225 points of doing nothing.
Wow.
Didn't even get into close combat.
The end of the first turn, you had one
left.
left.
I think I made 2 saves.
Wow. And then I like the fact. So this is quite obviously we played a fluffy game, but it was quite nice. It was quite narrative, and we were fluffy in places as well with that. So disarming Crom, the fact that you managed to give me a victory point by destroying your own Warlock with Smite,
Azaman and the Wolfen, just so many things that just you don't see in normal games, so it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, and in a couple of weeks' time, we are heading off to a tournament to celebrate my birthday. I may or may not be turning 40. I'm going to say I'm not turning 40, but I really am. So we're going to a tournament. So I'm not going to be doing the usual filming and how do we do at the tournament. I'm just going to kick back and I'm going to have 5 games of 40k for my birthday, and I'm going to have great fun doing it. And that one's being held by Hellstone Wargaming again. Now, I've been talking with the idea about which army to take. My Ultramarines, my Orcs. Do I take my Space Wolves? I want to go up there. I don't care if I win or lose every single game. I'm taking my Space Wolves. After that game,
That was a lot of fun.
I'm taking my Space Wolves.
That list, it packs such a punch if it manages to get in there. So, yeah.
Yeah, that is true. And the Land Raider, you... No, you did pull a tournament trick on me.
I mean, I after your first turn, I had to do something.
That is fair. That is fair, because the Wolfen were going to get out and they would have caused you problems.
Just 3 of them. Just
caused you enough problems.
Yeah, almost lost me the entire game, yeah.
So, right. The Wolfen that came on from this board edge, from this side, that was a complete and utter waste of points. Yes, they got me Line Breaker. That is a complete and utter overkill for Line Breaker. I was trying to
tempt you over with the Howling Banshees.
But you just moved too far out. You moved too far out and you got into the Grey Hunters. And no offence, at Toughness 3, the Grey Hunters are going to deal with you.
Yes.
Because I can shoot you in combat with my bolt pistols.
Strength 3,
They've all
Toughness
got
3.
chainswords.
Yeah, they're just... I love Banshees, but...
they're not great.
They are... I mean, just the ability just to tie something up, but that's all they're good for.
Yeah, no,
and it breaks my heart.
It doesn't break mine.
You have so much fluff, artwork, even video game footage of them just charging in and actually, being competent.
But they're not.
Yeah, I mean, the Long Fangs nearly just managed to butcher a full squad.
I wish they had. That'd have been better for me, because obviously then you took your one remaining Warlock with your intel point all the way down to that bottom corner, and you were out of... If we'd got turn 6, my Wolfen might have been able to get there, but I've had to have done a 6 with my advance, and then I'd probably had to roll a 12 with my blooming charge phase. No. We'd have had to go to turn 7 probably before I could have chased you down.
Yeah. And at this point, I would have been getting points for every turn for just having one data point alive.
Exactly. Well, I had none. So you know what? That would have been slightly different. So the Wolfen squad that came on in the corner did nothing. They killed nothing. They whiffed the charge into the Howling Banshees. You disappeared off the board. Then they did nothing else.
At the very least, because it's with these Eternal War missions, they're very low scoring. So being able to reliably get Line Breaker with just coming around the side, so they got you something. And
I don't think the points, victory points to points ratio,
points for points, yes,
really works out. I could have done that with the Lone Wolf.
But at the end of the game, I had 3 models left, 4 models left.
Genzar,
Cassandras, Banshee, Warlock. That's it.
4.
You didn't need the killing power.
No, and I had 8 Grey Hunters, a 4 Grey Hunter squad, 3 Wolfen, 5 Wolfen left. Yeah, okay, that's fair. But yes, what a great game. That was brilliant. And you managed to sneak the win with one victory. And literally only just in that final turn as well. It was damn good game. I really enjoyed that.
Really fun.
So
really fun.
It was. So leave a comment. What do you think to running Craftworld instead of Ynnari?
Yes.
Incoming hate from the internet. Be kind, because it is a fluffy game. Space Wolves, yes, I know there is one of you out there, our subscribers, who's always going, Blood Claws, Blood Claws, Blood Claws, Blood Claws.
Do you have any?
No. I can't be bothered to paint all Blood Claws, if I'm quite honest, so there are no Blood Claws. Grey Hunters I've got. Now, this is something we've been talking about all the way through, and I'll be interested to hear your opinions on this. Do I upgrade to Primaris Marines for my Space Wolves? Now, somebody's nodding yes, and I'm saying no. I'd like to stay pure.
It's your army. If you're saying no, I'm just saying.
But I'm a sucker, and I will give in to the will of the internet. So the will of the internet is you guys out there. But I'm going to hold off until there's an updated Space Wolf Codex, because let's face facts, there could be some cool Primaris stuff inside.
There could be. Absolutely could be.
So we'll see. We'll wait and see. If it's not, and it's just the standard Primaris, I will possibly just leave my Space Wolves as they are. To be painted up for my Space Wolves are another 3 Thunderwolf Cavalry. So that'll take that squad to 9. Just to really annoy people. I have another squad of 5 Wolfen to paint. Again, I don't have friends and I don't care. And if I do, they'll soon be disappearing. 3 squads of Wolfen and 9 Thunderwolf Cavalry.
So here's the question.
No,
Because I don't know about this. You're the expert, so you're going to have to inform me. Can you get Invicta warsuits with with Space Wolves?
So, we have access to everything in the new codex.
Because I'm thinking just Space Wolf Invicta warsuits could be, kind of interesting.
That could be interesting, actually.
Just provide the pressure first turn, all your flamers, and then following behind like some madmen, some guys on wolves and with big hammers.
It'd be interesting to know because obviously, well, you say that. So I'm trying to think, would they get Hunter Unleashed?
Yes, because they're Space Marines.
They would get that.
Yes. So you'd be hitting on two.
Hunters Unleashed is the Space Wolves. The Space Wolf one. Yes. Which is the +1 thingy. But they're not in the Space Wolf Codex.
Well, don't you get access to it?
I get access to the Space Marine Codex and everything in there. I don't know if I painted up Space Wolves, does that give it access to Hunters Unleashed?
I think so.
There's one for you out there, internet. So because obviously things that get Hunters Unleashed are normally
because they become Space Wolf units.
They do, but the things that get Hunters Unleashed are the stuff that's in the Space Wolf Codex. So things like the Wolf and the Grey Hunters, the Long Fangs, things like that. Now they're not in the Codex. And then won't be in a new codex of Space Wolves because if it's like the Ultramarines, it's only the specific units and Iron Hands. It's only the specific units for the chapter that are in there. Everything else is in the Space Marine Codex. So to me, they wouldn't get it. So the Land Raider is a prime example. That does not get Hunter Unleashed.
Yeah, fair.
So they might not get it. Admittedly, having 3 of the Dreadnoughts, because that's what I would run, 9 inches away from the opponent at the start of turn 1 is quite nice. Because that's what you can do, isn't it?
Just that pressure would be fantastic.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm going to add some to my Ultramarines, see how I go, and then if I like them, I'll paint them a slightly different blue, and I will make them...
just get 6.
Space Wolves. Or I could just get 6 and paint 3 up as that and 3 up as that. That's not a bad shout. Let's do that. So yes, please leave a comment, guys. What do you think to the Space Wolves, Primaris or not Primaris? Craftworld, slightly different. We don't really get to see Craftworld on the U of the tubes. Please leave us a like. It does really help out the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the little bell icon so you never miss any of our content. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.